Hello. This is Nathan, my husband.
This is my wife, Courtney Martin. Together, we run a platform called Winery Reflections. We focus on featuring boutique and unique wineries in the United States and abroad. We really just try to highlight producers whose stories we feel like aren't being told.
Yeah, we met in Las Vegas, and I was living in Tennessee at the time, and I was there with some girlfriends, sat down at a table in New York, and he was one of the guys at the table. So we gambled for the day and went and got sushi and parted ways. And then, like, I don't know, 6 months or so later, I moved to California and hit him up, and now we're married with kid. So what happens in Vegas?
Doesn't stay in Vegas.
Yeah, it doesn't stay in Vegas.
And working together with your spouse with a platform like this and what we do is really rewarding, challenging and rewarding. There's always opportunity for growth in our relationship through our work, and it's also plenty of challenges. You know, we butt heads occasionally, and you know, working through tough situations. It's definitely an exercise in humility a lot of the time too. We definitely do disagree when we review wines. There's some times when you know, she'll get something that I don't think is there, and I'll get something that she doesn't agree with, and usually it just kind of gets hashed out. He's
more by the books, though, so he'll be like, that's not really a true characteristic of a wine. I'm like, well, I'm getting it, but usually when I read the final reviews, my weird thing that I get in wines doesn't make it in, usually, because he does the writing, so.
Well, sometimes, you know, grandma's closet isn't the best thing to put when you're reviewing a wine. You know, just a little some funk here and there is not a bad thing necessarily, but we try to do justice to the wines and not necessarily describe them.
Making me sound bad.
No, totally. You're actually a really great taster, and I'm really impressed with a lot of the work that you do.
Thank you. He usually, Sunday Fun Days, like, are the day where we, like, don't review wines, we just chill, drink wine, so he always will blind me on Sundays, usually. So I think I'm a little better at calling it, but he has more knowledge, so I don't know, I guess we'll find out today.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely stronger on theory. As far as blind tasting itself goes, I usually blind taste her all the time. She very rarely will blind taste me, so she is definitely more practiced. And we'll see how that translates to today. I say probably losers got to change diapers.
I always change the diapers.
That's true. So actually, that's not really too much of a. Well, guess the pressure's on me then to win.
Yeah,
so
I guess so.
She definitely takes
we'll do diaper duty all day tomorrow. Oh no, we're flying on a plane tomorrow, so whoever loses has to hold the kid the whole time.
Oh no! I better step it up. I gotta bring my A game for this one.
That's a better one. Okay. All right.
Let's
ready?
do it.
Let's do it. Okay. All right.
Ready?
I don't know. Whoa, easy.
All right.
Just
We'll get
messed
this
up
figured
the whole
out.
frame.
All right.
You ready?
You want to taste some wine?
Yeah, let's do me first.
All right, let me get this one.
Probably not cold anymore. Pour yourself some.
I will.
Well, this one doesn't seem too hard.
Uh-oh, getting cocky already.
All right.
It's not corked?
Nope. It's nice.
Really nice. What do you think? Tell me about it.
All right. Start with fruit. I get a little, for sure lemon. Classic.
White wine, there's lemon. All right.
Yeah, it's ripe. It's maybe a little yellow apple. Like fresh apricot, actually. Yeah.
What stands out?
Really the lemon and pear. It's just citrus driven, I think. I don't think I get really tropical. Yeah, it's bright, fresh. I'll go floral. It's not super floral. White flowers, maybe some honeysuckle. Just really fresh, pretty, light. Veg, I'm just gonna go through the grid. Not super vegetal. I don't get like any pyrazines or anything. Maybe I'm trying not to like put this in a pocket.
Doing good.
Yeah, I mean, hay. I don't think it's very vegetal. Spice. I want to say there's some oak or neutral. It's a little rounder. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to cheers myself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just say like neutral oak.
Okay. You get any earthiness? Is there anything else going on with this wine? Like, what stands out to you about the wine?
Acidity.
Acidity?
Acidity is high for me.
Okay.
Kind of cutting into structure. It's salty a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's some like ocean influence. Sandy. It's really nice. It tastes familiar. I think it's New World.
Okay. What kind of climate do you think it came from?
It feels a little warmer, maybe because I'm warm right now. I just think there has to be some coastal influence in order to get that salt. Yeah, it's medium plus body, high acid.
What do you think grape-wise it might be? Do you have a list of possibles?
Yeah, possible grape varieties. Chardonnay, Albarino. Acidity-wise, Chenin.
Do you think it's young? Do you think it's showing signs of age? What's kind of your thoughts on that?
Kind of middle of the road.
Okay.
I'm kind of, you know how I usually land.
Okay.
I'm thinking like 2017, maybe 2018. But I'm gonna go to 17, Santa Barbara Chardonnay.
Okay.
I don't think you did that because that would be really obvious because we drink a lot of Santa Barbara Chardonnay.
You want to pour mine?
Yeah. All right. Sorry, that was a really bad pour. Oh, I thought that was yours. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I may have not been as nice as you.
Uh-oh. Okay, first thought, this has some interesting color. There's a little bit of like a garnet situation going on here. Doesn't look super, super young. There's like some rim variation. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so first thoughts about the personality of this wine. It comes off just being like surprisingly old world. It's got definitely like a very classic rusticity to it. Fruit is like coming off a little more dried out. There's like some dried blackberry, dark cherry.
You like dark fruits?
Definitely dark fruits. There's a little bit of like a mixture here, but like for sure dark fruit driven, kind of dried out and a little bit like, there's like some nice expression to the fruit still, but it does show signs of age. It's a really nice wine. There's some floral component to it. I would say there's a little bit of like a rose petal.
That's good.
As far as like more vegetal, there's probably some forest floor, a little bit of like a tobacco note, maybe like a tea leaf. It's pretty, it's got a little bit more of a delicate side to it. It's definitely not super intense or like powerful, but there's a lot of like concentration of flavor. So it's worth noting. As far as spices, this might have seen some barrel. Maybe a little bit of new oak, but definitely like oxidative aging. No stainless steel or anything like that. Okay, as far as
baking spice or anything?
Baking spices, yeah, I think there could be some barrel spices. Little cinnamon, little cardamom, nutmeg. It's very pretty. It's got like a nice soft aromatic profile. I think it's old world. I'm getting some iron.
It's nice.
Like a little bit of like maybe some stony minerality. Trying to decide, there might be a little limestone. I'm not really sure there. So yeah, it's a little bit rustic, a little bit old world, showing a little bit of age. The interesting thing about this is because it's not that heavy, so it kind of rules out a lot of things.
What do you think? Possible grape varieties?
Well, first off, there's a little bit of a funk to it as well. which could be indicative of like a little VA from an Italian wine, or it could be kind of a classically styled French producer. I think climate-wise, medium to warm climate, although it's still pretty fresh, so could be like a higher elevation or just a cooler, kind of more restrained producer, cooler vintage maybe.
Okay. Give it to me.
There's a couple different directions I could go, and I'm not really sure which way that should be.
Sorry, I went a little tough.
You went brutal on me?
A little bit.
I think the thing that's most kind of standing out to me about this wine is its structure. It's not super, it's probably like medium plus in body, and it has some good tannin to it. It's grippy, but not overly aggressive. It's got some great acid as well. I'd say medium plus tannin, medium plus to high acid.
All right.
So given the aromatic profile, the kind of interesting lightness to it, my guesses are starting to lean a little more Italian. I'm thinking it could be maybe a Sangiovese-based wine. It could be a Nebbiolo-based wine. There's a chance it could be something like Bordeaux. That's just a little more lighter, delicate. Although it doesn't kind of have the Merlot for me, and even Cab Sauv, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it might be Italian. I'm probably leaning a little more towards Sangiovese. It's a little more delicate in style. It probably isn't Brunello. It could be maybe like Chianti Classico. Yeah, maybe look, I mean, you know, selling myself on Chianti Classico, there's a little tomato leaf and a little bit of like that kind of vibe. So
okay.
This is a hard one. I don't drink that much Italian wine, so you definitely gave me something a little more challenging.
Oh, is it Italian?
Oh, I don't know.
What's your call?
It might be Italian, might be French. It's old world for sure. I'm confident in that.
Okay.
I'm gonna call, let's call 2016 Chianti Classico.
All right.
With relative confidence.
All right. You reveal yours first.
All right. So you guessed again, remind me?
2017 Santa Barbara Chardonnay.
Cool. So, if I can get this open. This is a
I almost said Sanford.
2013 Santa Barbara County, actually it's a Santa Rita Hills Chardonnay from the La Rinconada Vineyard. This is actually the wine that we served at our wedding.
Aww.
From the vineyard that we got married in, so.
You went sentimental, I did not. I almost said Sanford, and I was like, I don't want to be too specific. I was way off.
It's a really good wine.
On the vintage though.
It's still super youthful.
I said 17. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It looks like you got Jude in your lap tomorrow. It's a Rioja.
Oh,
2011.
You went hard.
I'm
I was
sorry.
thinking Rioja, but I wasn't getting American oak.
I went hard. Well, this is a tricky one because they don't really use American oak with this one. It's mainly French, which
did me dirty.
I
did
know.
Me dirty.
I didn't mean that. I was hoping to get one with American oak, and I just didn't do my research.
Yeah, I was thinking like in the back of my head it might be, but it wasn't. It didn't come off as American oak to me, and like I don't know, darker fruited. I think I described the wine decently.
Yeah, you did. I think it has some red fruit, and it does have some like clay, some clay soils. So I think iron was pretty true.
Definitely rustic.
This is in a colder area in Rioja, so you got the structure good. So it was good. It's a little tricky because of the French oak, I think.
Yeah, all the Riojas we have tried have been super, super classic. So, although I do like Muga's stuff, they make some really good value wines.
Yeah, there you go. Good luck with Jude tomorrow in the plane.
No. This is gonna be bad.
Hey, Jude! Hey, Daddy, how's it going?
Sucks. Cheers.
Having fun?
Having fun.
Cheers.
Wrangling a dude.